Smart glass. Seriously, imagine your windows, walls, even shower doors changing properties just like that. Touch of a button, maybe a voice command. And they give this incredible picture of the smart glass world. Everything from, the basic ideas to specific products, and even what it means for the future, our mission today. Unpack all of that, pull out the key stuff, and basically give you a shortcut to getting up to speed on this really dynamic field.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating, I think, is that smart glass isn't just like a feature upgrade. It's more of an evolution. In architecture and how we handle privacy, it's really about blending transparency, seeing through things with having control when you need it. And the sources, they point to companies like Polytronix, Inc. They've been in this space for, over 35 years. It really shows how that kind of long-term commitment to innovation is paving the way for our buildings and spaces to become much more dynamic.
Okay, let's get into that then. We hear smart glass. Sounds fancy. But what is it, really, at its core? And why all the buzz? Why is it so revolutionary?
Right. So at its simplest, smart glass, sometimes called switchable privacy glass, is basically glass that can change how much light passes through it instantly. It goes from see-through, transparent, to frosted or opaque, and back again. The tech behind it. Well, one common way uses liquid crystals. Think of tiny particles suspended in a film between glass layers. Normally, they're all disorganized, scattering light, making it opaque, but apply a small electric current and zap. They line up perfectly. Light passes straight through. Transparent.
Oh, okay, so electricity lines them up.
Exactly. Turn the voltage off, they scatter again, opaque. But the core idea is giving you that switchable control.
Okay, that explanation makes sense. I can picture those particles lining up. So beyond just being cool tech, what does this actually do for us? Like in our homes or offices, what are the big advantages the sources talk about?
Yeah, good question. The benefits are pretty compelling, actually. First up, and maybe the most obvious, is on-demand privacy. We're not talking about fumbling with blinds here. It's instant, seamless, transforming a space with a flick of a switch.
Right, total control over visibility.
Exactly. Then there's energy efficiency, which is huge. Smart glass can block UV rays, control how much solar heat gets in. That means less need for artificial light sometimes, and definitely lower air conditioning costs. It helps buildings perform better.
So cost savings there too.
Potentially, yes,
Okay.
over time. And third, aesthetics and space. It looks sleek, right? Minimalist. No need for blinds or curtains cluttering things up. That means cleaner lines, maybe even makes spaces feel bigger, more open, but adaptable.
Adaptable, I like that.
And finally, there's security. You can block prying eyes without permanently blocking the light. It's a smarter layer of control.
Okay, so privacy, energy looks, security. Quite a package. What are they and what makes them different?
Yeah, the sources highlight two interesting approaches, using Polyvision and Polyblind as examples, showing different ways to get that smart glass effect. So Polyvision Smart Glass, they frame that as seamless privacy at your fingertips. Its main thing is that instant transition. We talked about a really fast, complete switch from clear to fully opaque. You typically see this on big windows, very sleek design. It's basically about getting full privacy right now with one command.
All or nothing, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Then you've got Polyblind. That one's different. It's marketed as offering customizable section privacy. So the innovation there is dividing the glass into separate sections you can control independently.
Oh, okay, like zones?
Exactly, zones. This lets you do what they call patterned opacity control. You decide how much privacy, maybe just frost the bottom half or create stripes like vertical blinds. And it can even incorporate, custom designs, artistic effects, playing with light and shadow. They mention chiaroscuro effects, more decorative possibilities.
Wow. Okay, so that's much more tailored.
And that's more nuanced control, yeah.
So, just to sum it up, Polyvision is that instant full switch, while Polyblind is more about controlling specific areas, getting creative with it.
That's a great way to put it. Polyvision for the all-or-nothing quick change, Polyblind for that tailored control. And, importantly, both approaches still offer those core benefits we discussed, the energy savings, the UV protection, and they're built to last, easy to maintain, and they have certifications like UL listing, which means they've passed rigorous safety and performance tests. That's pretty important for this kind of tech.
Right, that UL certification adds a layer of trust.
Definitely. And looking bigger picture, smart glass isn't just for, fancy homes or boardrooms. Its versatility means it's popping up in all sorts of places because it can adapt so well.
That makes sense. So where are we seeing it make the biggest difference today? Can you give us some examples?
It's really spreading out. In homes, think bathrooms, shower enclosures get that light, then instant privacy when you need it. Windows, obviously.
Yeah, the shower example is compelling.
Isn't it? Then in commercial spaces, offices are a big one. Imagine an open plan office that can instantly create private meeting pods, conference rooms, definitely, healthcare too, patient rooms for privacy, surgical suites where hygiene and control are key.
Ah, healthcare. Interesting application.
Very. And retail showrooms, fitting rooms, hospitality hotels are using it, even museums protecting artifacts from UV damage but still letting people see them, schools, public spaces, and it's even moving into cars for privacy, sunroofs, reducing glare. It's really becoming quite widespread.
Wow, okay. It really is versatile. Where does smart glass go from here? How's it evolving?
Oh, the future looks pretty dynamic. The sources talk a lot about integration. Think IoT, the Internet of Things, smart home systems. So controlling your windows with voice commands through your phone app, having it automated based on time of day or sunlight. It points towards a much more seamless, kind of invisible layer of control in our environment. Fundamentally, it could really revolutionize how we even think about privacy and visibility, making spaces truly adaptable on the fly.
Sounds incredibly integrated, almost futuristic.
Yeah.
Okay, bringing it back to today, if someone listening is thinking, maybe smart glass for my project, what are the key practical things they need to consider based on our sources?
Good practical question. There are definitely a few key points. First, cost. Let's be honest, the upfront cost is generally higher than standard glass.
Right, that's usually the case with new tech.
It is. Looking at the long term. Those energy savings we talked about, plus reduced maintenance, no blinds to clean or replace, can offset that initial investment over the life of the window.
Okay, so think total cost of ownership.
Exactly. Second, functionality. Really think about what you need. Is it that instant, full privacy like Polyvision? Or do you want that zoned, customizable control like Polyblind? Match the feature to the need. Third, maintenance. The good news here is it's generally easy to clean, just like regular glass. That helps with longevity.
Good to know.
And finally, installation. This isn't really a DIY project. Professional installation is strongly recommended to make sure it works correctly, integrates properly, and you get the performance you expect.
Right, get it done properly the first time.
Precisely.
Well, this has been incredibly insightful, a really great deep dive. It's clear smart glass is, well, more than just glass. It's a really sophisticated way to manage light, space, privacy. It's a dynamic part of a building now, adapting to what we need. Pretty amazing stuff.
It really is. And as we've seen, the technology is moving fast. It's not just about convenience anymore. It's fundamentally changing how we interact with our buildings, our personal space. And thinking ahead, that deeper integration with AI, with IoT. It's not just about making things easier. It could spark whole new conversations about comfort, control, how connected we feel to our surroundings. It goes beyond just privacy into truly responsive living.
A fascinating thought to end on responsive architecture. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of smart glass. We hope it got you thinking about how these adaptable surfaces might change spaces around you, or maybe even spaces you design or live in the years ahead.